Most people think traveling the USA is expensive. They're wrong. From jaw-dropping national parks to world-famous cities, some of the best experiences in this country are completely free. Today, we're counting down 20 of the best places to visit in the USA. And for every single destination, I'm giving you a money-saving tip so you can travel smarter, not spend more. The United States is one of the most diverse countries on the planet. You've got ancient canyons carved over millions of years, cities that never sleep, beaches that look straight out of a postcard, and small towns with more character than most major capitals. We've done the research, so you don't have to. These are the 20 best places to visit in the USA, from crowd favorites to hidden gems, with real tips that help you see more and spend less. Let's get into it. Number 20. Asheville, North Carolina. Tucked into the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville is one of the most underrated cities in America. The downtown is packed with local art galleries, independent restaurants, and a craft brewery scene that draws visitors from across the country. The Blue Ridge Parkway runs right alongside the city, 469 miles of some of the most stunning drives you'll ever take, and it's completely free to drive. Budget tip. Skip the overpriced hotels and book a mountain cabin through Hip Camp or similar platforms. You'll often spend less and wake up to views that cost a fortune at a resort. Number 19. Bend, Oregon. If you've never heard of Bend, Oregon, write it down right now. This small city sits at the edge of the Cascade Mountains and gives you direct access to volcanic landscapes, alpine lakes, and world-class hiking trails. Crater Lake National Park is just a couple of hours away, and the views there are unlike anything else in the Pacific Northwest. Turquoise water, steep volcanic walls, it almost doesn't look real. Budget tip. The America the Beautiful annual pass costs around $80 and gets you into every national park in the country for a full year. If you're planning more than 2 or 3 park visits, it pays for itself fast. Number 18. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah is one of those cities that stops you in your tracks. Cobblestone streets lined with ancient oak trees draped in Spanish moss, 18th century mansions, and historic squares that feel completely frozen in time. Forsyth Park is the heart of the city, a gorgeous green space surrounded by stunning architecture. And when the sun sets over the Savannah River, that's a moment you won't forget. Budget tip. Savannah's entire historic district is walkable and free to explore. Save your budget for one good meal. The shrimp and grits here are legendary. Number 17. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Colorado Springs sits right at the foot of Pikes Peak, a 14,000-foot summit that you can drive all the way to the top of. The views from up there are genuinely breathtaking. But the real showstopper is Garden of the Gods, a public park filled with towering red sandstone rock formations that rise straight out of the earth. It's dramatic, it's beautiful, and it's one of the most photogenic places in the entire country. Budget tip. Garden of the Gods is completely free to enter. That alone makes Colorado Springs one of the best value destinations in America. Number 16. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville isn't just about country music anymore, though that's still very much alive here. The city's energy is electric. Broadway's neon-lit honky-tonks, rooftop bars, and the legendary Grand Ole Opry make this one of the most entertaining cities in America. The local food scene is just as impressive. Nashville hot chicken is a rite of passage, and there are spots here where you can get an incredible meal for well under $15. Budget tip. Most bars on Broadway charge zero cover. You can spend an entire night being entertained without spending a cent on entrance fees. Just budget for drinks. Number 15. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Santa Fe is unlike any other city in America. Everything here, the architecture, the food, the art, is rooted in a unique blend of Native American, Spanish, and Mexican culture that you simply won't find anywhere else. The city sits at over 7,000 feet elevation, which means cool summers and stunning light year-round. The Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, the Palace of the Governors, and Canyon Road's Gallery District make it a dream for art lovers. Budget tip. The New Mexico Museum of Art and the Palace of the Governors are both included in a New Mexico Culture Pass. One fee covers entry to over 15 state museums. Number 14. Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee and North Carolina. The Great Smoky Mountains is the most visited national park in the entire country. And here's the thing, it's one of the only major national parks that charges absolutely no entry fee. The misty ridgelines, ancient hardwood forests, and cascading waterfalls have drawn travelers for generations. In autumn, the fall foliage transforms this place into something magical. Firefly season in early summer is one of nature's most spectacular light shows. Budget tip. Free entry, free hiking, free scenic drives. Your biggest cost here is just getting there, making it one of the best bang-for-your-buck destinations on this entire list. Number 13. New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans is one of a kind. There is no city in America quite like it. The French Quarter pulses with jazz music around the clock. Mardi Gras beads still hang from balcony railings year-round. And the food here? It's an absolute religion. Beignets at Café du Monde, a steaming bowl of gumbo, crawfish étouffée. New Orleans is a food lover's paradise at every price point. Budget tip. The most iconic experiences in New Orleans are free. Walking the French Quarter, watching street performers on Royal Street, exploring the Garden District. Save money by eating at local spots off the main tourist drag. Number 12. Zion National Park, Utah. Zion is one of the most spectacular landscapes on Earth. Towering sandstone walls rise nearly 2,500 feet above the canyon floor, painted in shades of red, orange, and white that shift with the light throughout the day. The Narrows hike is unlike anything else. You wade through the Virgin River between walls so tall the sky narrows to a sliver above you. It's one of those experiences that genuinely stays with you. Budget tip. Stay in the nearby town of Springdale and use the free Zion Canyon shuttle to get in and out of the park. No need to pay for in-park transportation. Number 11. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is one of the greatest bargains in American travel, and most people don't realize it. The monuments, the memorials, and nearly all 19 Smithsonian museums are completely free to visit. The Lincoln Memorial at sunrise, the National Mall stretching toward the Capitol, the National Air and Space Museum, the National Museum of African American History. You could spend a full week here and never pay a single museum entrance fee. Budget tip. Take the metro from a cheaper surrounding suburb like Arlington or Silver Spring. Hotel prices drop significantly, just one stop outside the city center. We're halfway through the list, and the best destinations are still ahead. If you're already thinking about your next trip, hit subscribe. We post budget travel guides and destination breakdowns every week to help you travel smarter. Now, let's keep counting down. Number 10. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago earns its place on every great travel list, and for good reason. The skyline is extraordinary, the deep dish pizza debate is real, and the architecture along the Chicago River is world-class. Millennium Park, the famous Cloud Gate sculpture, Navy Pier, the Museum of Science and Industry. There's a reason millions of people visit this city every year. Budget tip. The Chicago City Pass bundles entry to 5 major attractions at a significant discount, and Millennium Park, including Cloud Gate, is completely free. Number 9. San Francisco, California. San Francisco is one of the most visually striking cities in America. The Golden Gate Bridge, the painted Victorian row houses, the fog rolling in over the bay. There's a cinematic quality to this city that never gets old. Walk across the Golden Gate Bridge. Ride a historic cable car to Fisherman's Wharf. Take the ferry to Alcatraz Island and explore one of history's most notorious prisons. Budget. Tip: walking the Golden Gate Bridge is free. The ferry across the bay and the views from Twin Peaks cost nothing. San Francisco rewards walkers. It's one of the most beautiful cities you can explore almost entirely on foot. Number 8. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. Yellowstone is unlike anywhere else on the planet. This is the world's first national park, and it sits on top of one of the most powerful supervolcanoes on Earth. Old Faithful erupts like clockwork. The Grand Prismatic Spring blazes with surreal rings of color. Bison herds roam freely across open valleys. You might see wolves, elk, and bears all in the same day. Budget tip: Yellowstone is massive. Plan your visit in May or September to avoid peak summer crowds and find better rates on nearby lodging. Combine it with Grand Teton National Park, which is right next door, to maximize your trip. Number 7. Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas is one of the most misunderstood travel destinations in America. Most people think it's only about gambling, but Vegas has evolved into a full entertainment city. World-class restaurants, residency concerts, spectacular shows, and some of the most dramatic architecture you'll ever see. But here's what most people skip. Just 30 minutes from the Strip, you can hike Red Rock Canyon, sweeping desert landscapes that feel like a completely different world. Budget tip: the Strip hotels often run promotions on weeknights when occupancy dips. Avoid major event weekends, and you can find resort-quality rooms for surprisingly low rates. Number 6. Grand Canyon, Arizona. There are no words that fully prepare you for the Grand Canyon. You can see it in photos 100 times, and when you finally stand at the rim and look down at those layered red walls stretching for miles, your brain genuinely struggles to process the scale. It's 277 miles long and over a mile deep. Sunrise and sunset here are transformative moments. Hiking into the canyon, even just a short way, gives you a completely different perspective. Budget tip: the South Rim is open year-round and far more affordable to visit in winter. Fewer crowds, dramatic snow-capped views, and lower accommodation rates in nearby Tucson. Number 5. Yosemite National Park, California. Yosemite is pure majesty. Half Dome rising 8,800 feet above the valley floor. El Capitan, the world's largest granite face. Yosemite Falls crashing down in a curtain of mist. This place has inspired artists, adventurers, and dreamers for over a century. The valley floor is world-class for hiking at every skill level, and the wildlife encounters here are extraordinary. Budget tip: Yosemite requires a timed entry reservation during peak season. Book early. These spots fill up fast. Stay in the park's campgrounds for the most affordable option and an unforgettable overnight experience. Number 4. Utah's Mighty 5, Utah. Here's a travel concept that belongs on every American bucket list: Utah's Mighty 5. 5 national parks, 1 road trip, and some of the most otherworldly landscapes you'll ever witness. Zion's towering canyon walls, Bryce Canyon's Hoodoo Forest glowing orange at sunrise, Capitol Reef's ancient stone arches, Canyonland's sheer cliff drops, and Arches, home to over 2,000 natural stone arches, including the iconic Delicate Arch. Driving through all 5 parks takes about a week, and with that America the Beautiful pass, you pay one flat fee for every single park. Budget tip: camp at national park sites along the route. Moab, Utah makes an ideal base for hitting Arches and Canyonlands back to back. Number 3. New York City, New York. New York City is in a category all its own. Times Square at midnight, the skyline from the Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park in autumn, the Statue of Liberty standing at the harbor, Broadway under the lights, world-class food on every single block. This city is overwhelming, exhilarating, and absolutely unforgettable. First time?